So in that context, so one is like, why should people think about safety? What is safety in the context of frontier models?
Yeah.
If you can maybe set the stage there, we can pick it up from there, I feel.
Fair enough. So you mentioned a bunch of things there. One was, okay, so like what does safety mean at large, and what it means when someone from alignment says safety, I think are two different things. What safety means currently for frontier models right now is essentially preventing model misuse. They call it they call it prosaic alignment, which is alignment done just to limit harms, right? These models, as they're growing, are getting enmeshed into our workflows, into our lives in ways where essentially if they hallucinate, if they lie, if they get prompt injected, if they do something that they're not supposed to do, they give like advice that's like harmful, they can actually cause real harms right now, right? So therefore it's important that these models essentially are restricted in some sense, or not restricted, or like essentially they have some sort of oversight in terms of the kind of output they give, because just the amount of leverage and power they are continuing to have, or like are increasingly having in our lives, it's important that they are safe in that way. And that is what people generally, when people say safety, they mean these things, which is very, very different from when alignment researchers or someone from Less Wrong or someone from that community says what they mean by safety. What they mean by safety is essentially when AI can actually go cause catastrophic harm. They can actually go cause harm that can harm civilization, that can have X risk, is what they call it, existential risk, right? Like that can go wipe out humanity. And that sounds like more sci-fi. They're like, oh, I don't expect ChatGPT to go like shut down my civilization or essentially cause havoc in my civilization. Which is a fair call out. I don't think these models are nowhere near as powerful to cause that. But the question is like, A, how soon will they get powerful? They believe that they'll get powerful very, very quickly. And secondly, do we have enough safeguards for if when the model arrives, we can either A, stop this model from arriving, or if this model arrives, we can essentially make it not do these bad things. And if they still do those bad things, can we then control these models in environments that we have, or we can shut down the model? So that's the other side of safety.